as he's growing, the challenge is becoming even more complex. So we thought at this time, we thought it's the correct thing to do. If you ask me, I would think that if any parents have kids on the spectrum, I don't think they would be really afraid about coming anywhere. In the procedure, during the procedure also, they were very observant and have definitely good confidence in the doctors and the staff here. I don't think there is anything that I would see to be fearful about coming here and having the treatment, and it's been a good experience.
Hello, would you please tell us where you come from and what brought you to our clinic?
Yeah, we come from New Jersey. I work in New York, New Jersey, New York area. So my son was diagnosed with being on the autism spectrum disorder, the spectrum of pervasive developmental disorders at around the age of 5. Now he's around 11, going to 12. So yes, we did some research on the different alternative treatments available and finally brought us here, given that we feel it's the best option at this time.
So in which way does this diagnosis make the life of your kid challenging? What do you think?
So over the range of things over time, I believe most of the challenges for my son has been in terms of attaining full language development. I think to some extent the gross motor function deficiencies have been addressed by occupational therapy, but we still feel even in that area there could be some improvement that's possible for my son. Currently the real challenge has been to get good improvement in language, to be able to participate in conversation with a kid in the general education classroom, I would say, or one tier below that. So I think as he's growing, the challenge is becoming even more complex. So we thought at this time, we thought it's the correct thing to do.
What made you start exploring stem cells for autistic kids? Who gave you this idea, or how did you come across this idea?
I think we've been researching online typically, and maybe we heard about you 2 years back, but at the same time we weren't willing to try something that's considered experimental in United States at the time. And always there is always some other therapy that you tried and did not see enough results, then you are like pessimistic about trying something new. So probably 2 years back we read about different stem cell therapies, not just here, other places as well, but we were not willing at that time. So probably with time we read more and you develop a sense of confidence, one place over the other, stuff like that, and that brought us here.
What other clinics have you considered before coming here?
We considered another clinic in India, and I believe that over there it's primarily based off autologous. Here it's not just autologous, umbilical cord blood as well, and other placental-derived stem cells as well. And we kind of looked at some of the research publications that's online in scientific publications, as well as the links that you have in the publications, looked at those as well. So I think that helped us get confidence. And the other part of it is probably now this is used on a mass commercial basis for other smaller things as well, like orthopedic as well as other health issues. So that gave us confidence to actually have it for our kid. So maybe we'll be more sensitive to ask, like, is it okay for kids? Is it okay for autistic kids? Stuff like that. But I believe that given that it's already used on a commercial basis for other things, it gave us more confidence.
Now I will ask you about a little bit about the medical part. Many parents think it's a scary procedure. Is it true? How was your experience, and how did your kid take the treatment? How was he behaving during stem cell therapies?
Yeah, I guess before we come here, probably you would be really apprehensive about everything. But for us, we seen other kids. Even we tried it over the week, and for our kid, he did not even need to be sedated, and it's either over IV or an injection. So it's probably nothing different than what if you get admitted for a small fever or something sometimes in a hospital. So it's just similar to that.
A couple of words about the medical staff, the doctors and the nurses. Do you find them competent enough to perform this kind of treatment?
Yeah, I believe we had a consultation with one of the main doctors before we came here, and also after coming here, we had a couple of consultations with the doctors here and also the anesthesiologist if needed. We did not need it, but and I think in the procedure, during the procedure also, they were very observant and have definitely good confidence in the doctors and the staff here.
Did you have any fear before coming to a foreign country, overseas? And if you did, give a little bit of advice to other parents how to overcome those fears.
I mean, personally, we weren't really so much really afraid or anything about fear, have any fear about coming to a foreign country. And if you ask me, I would think that if any parents have kids on the spectrum, I don't think they would be really afraid about coming anywhere. But actually speaking about the actual experience, it's been very smooth. We just landed in the airport. You sent a driver to pick us up, and it's been actually very smooth. And it's our choice whether to given in our free time, whether we want to spend some time outside in the city. And I don't think there is anything that I would see to be fearful about coming here and having the treatment, and it's been a good experience.
Bravo. So what kind of results? We're expecting results in 2-3 months.
Okay.
So which one would you be happy with? What do you want? What kind of results do you want to observe in your child's behavior?
I think that one of the challenges being somewhat in the language, how much he's picking up cognitively, higher level of language to have a conversation with kids his age. If he's making any strides or improvements in that area, that would be something very significant. Maybe in terms of as you grow up, a kid with special needs half of the times develops some kind of anxiety given the challenges. So maybe I would think that if that improves first, that would automatically bring improvements in other areas as well. So I'm hoping that if there is an improvement in that area, that would be great.
Being an autistic kid at this age, is he able to take care of himself, to dress up, to undress, to make a snack for himself, a sandwich or something like that?
I think he's able to do all those. He's not making his own food right now, but he's able to dress himself and do other things, like just brushing or taking a bath. All those things been throughout meeting those milestones along with other typical kids. That's not been an issue, but maybe like say trying to make his own food, stuff like that, maybe he'll pick up those. That's what we could hope for.